There are 5 warning signs in your body that indicate this is your last month alive. You should pay attention to these signs. You're not getting any younger, and we're all going to die someday. So it's important to take care of ourselves and be aware of the signs that our bodies are giving us. There are some things that we can do to extend our lives and make sure that we live as long as possible. We need to be aware of the warning signs so we can take action if something isn't right. In this video, we'll be discussing 5 warning signs in your body after 60 that mean this is your final month. Make sure to watch until the end because each sign is more important than the last. If you want to know how long you have left to live, then stay tuned until the end of the video. So, let's get started with the first warning sign. This is a loss of appetite. Losing your appetite is one of the first signs that your body gives you when you're near death. It happens because as you age, your metabolism slows down, which means you don't need as many calories as you used to. When you eat, your body breaks down the food into nutrients that it uses for energy. But if your metabolism slows down, those nutrients aren't used as efficiently and they start to build up in your body. That buildup of nutrients can cause all sorts of problems, including weight gain and even cancer. So if you notice that you're losing your appetite, it could be a sign that you only have a few weeks left to live. Another reason why losing your appetite is one of the first signs that your body gives you when you're near death is because as you age, your digestive system also slows down. That means that food stays in your stomach longer and it takes more effort to digest. All that extra work puts a strain on your body and can cause all sorts of other problems. So if you're over 60 and you've lost your appetite, it could be a sign that you only have a few weeks left to live. The second warning sign is dizziness. Dizziness is another warning sign that your body gives you when you're near death. It happens because as you age, your blood vessels become weaker, and that can cause your blood pressure to fluctuate. Blood pressure is important because it helps circulate blood throughout your body. If your blood pressure drops too low, you can feel dizzy or even faint. That's why people who suffer from low blood pressure often feel dizzy, especially when they stand up too quickly. So if you're over 60 and you start feeling dizzy, it could be a sign that you only have a few weeks left to live. Another reason why dizziness is a warning sign when you're near death is because as you age, your inner ear also starts to deteriorate. The inner ear is responsible for helping you maintain your balance. So if it's not working properly, you can feel off balance or dizzy. This can happen even if your blood pressure is normal. So if you're over 60 and you're feeling dizzy, it's important to see a doctor right away. It could be a sign of something serious like a stroke. Number 3 is extreme fatigue. Extreme fatigue is a warning sign that your body gives you when you're near death. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at using oxygen. This can cause us to feel tired and weak, especially when we exert ourselves. For example, if you're over 60 and you start to feel exhausted after walking up a flight of stairs, it could be a sign that you're dying. Another reason why extreme fatigue is a warning sign when you're near death is because as we age, our bodies also produce less hemoglobin. Hemoglobin is a protein in our red blood cells that carries oxygen throughout our body. So if there's less of it, we can feel more tired and weak. This can happen even if we're not exerting ourselves. So if you're over 60 and you're feeling extremely fatigued, it's important to see a doctor right away. It could be a sign of something serious like anemia. If you're finding this information useful, please hit the like button. It really helps me out. Thanks for doing that. Now let's move on to the next warning sign. At number 4, we have vision problems. Vision problems are a warning sign that your body gives you when you're near death. As we age, our eyes start to deteriorate just like the rest of our body. This can cause us to develop all sorts of vision problems, such as cataracts, glaucoma, and macular degeneration. These conditions can make it difficult or even impossible to see, and they can also cause us to lose our depth perception and our night vision. So if you're over 60 and you start experiencing vision problems, it could be a sign that you're dying. Another reason why vision problems are a warning sign when you're near death is because as we age, our brains also start to shrink. This can make it more difficult for us to process visual information. So, even if our eyes are working properly, we may still have trouble seeing. This can happen even if you don't have any other risk factors for vision problems. So, if you are over 60 and you're experiencing any kind of vision problems, it's important to see an eye doctor right away. Early detection and treatment of vision problems can help prevent them from getting worse. At number 5, we have severe pain. Severe pain is a warning sign that your body gives you when you're near death. Pain is a complex sensation that's difficult to define. It's often described as unpleasant, but it can also be sharp, throbbing, aching, burning, or stabbing. Pain is usually caused by tissue damage or an impending threat of tissue damage. For example, if you touch a hot stove, you'll pull your hand away quickly because you feel pain. The pain warns you that you're touching something dangerous so that you can protect yourself. So, if you're over 60 and you're experiencing severe pain, it could be a sign that you're dying. Another reason why severe pain is a warning sign when you're near death is because as we age, our bodies become more vulnerable to pain. This can be due to a number of factors, including the deterioration of our bones and joints, as well as the weakening of our immune system. So, if you're over 60 and you're experiencing severe pain, it's important to see a doctor right away. They'll be able to determine the underlying cause of the pain and provide treatment. If you liked this video, then check out these other videos that I think you'll enjoy. Also, if you want to learn about health, medical conditions, and diseases, then be sure to subscribe. Until next time, I wish you great health and happiness.